I think it really comes down to surrender. I think every day a believer needs to be on their knees to begin the day, giving their life to Jesus all over again, repenting of ways that we've taken control of our own life and that we've started to run in our own direction. If we can daily lay down those things and take up our cross and follow him, I think it helps us start our day in a place of having the eyes of Christ. And if we have the eyes of Christ as we enter into relationships, and with every person we encounter throughout a day, we're looking for how can I help this person? What can I give this person? How can I bless this person with the words that I say to them right now? How can I encourage them? That's really how Christ lived his life on the earth. He said some hard things along the way, but every hard thing he said, the people he said it to never questioned whether he loved them or cared about them or accepted them. And so we need to go about our lives in that same way, not needing to leverage, again, our strengths against theirs or, control a situation, but rather to see how we can come in and bring peace and calm through our loving words, our loving actions, and through serving. And, Jesus said, whoever would be first needs to be last of all. And I think we're imitators of Christ. And so let's imitate him in our marriage, and let's take that self home from work every day. And it may mean, for ministers, like ministry it's an endless need. And the work of the church is never going to be done in my lifetime. And so it takes some discipline to leave enough margin, emotional and relational margin in your life to bring home. So again, it's a matter of prioritization. I have to prioritize my family first. I'm one flesh with my wife. She's part of me. We're one. If I neglect her, I'm neglecting my own body in a mysterious way. And so, acknowledging the fact that the transforming work of ministry belongs to God through the Holy Spirit, not to me. So I can leave some things undone at work and come home and be faithful. I want to be faithful to the call that I have to my wife and to my family, because that's the most fertile ground I'm ever going to have to make disciples and to see the gospel come alive. My children, they want to know what I say. They want to do the things I ask them to do. And so if I neglect that's my most basic talent that God has given me. If that's my one talent, I want to be faithful with that one talent with the hope that he'll give me others if I'm faithful with this one.